Hello and welcome. My name is Hannah Durston and I am a solicitor at Whitehead Monckton Solicitors, a Kent-based law firm, and my specialism is wills, lasting powers of attorney, trusts and estate administration. So the first reason why it's really important to make a will is to protect your assets. So you've worked your whole lives in order to build the assets that you've got now, whether it's saving to buy a house or multiple properties. You may have built a share portfolio or have other savings and investments. And it's really important that you make sure that those assets go to the people that you want them to go to, rather than by the rules of intestacy. Which may mean that family who you don't particularly want to inherit end up inheriting if you don't have a will or a valid will in place. You may have some really important family heirlooms which you wish to be passed to certain people, whether that's jewellery, paintings, any items, however small or large, in value or in size. You may wish them to go to particular family members or other friends or charities, for example. You can write that into your will to make sure that those items go to those people who you wish them to. You may also have some favourite charities which you like to help out, and you may wish to leave them a legacy or a share of the residue of your estate, and we can talk you through this to do so in your will as well. And this could also help with inheritance tax, and we'll be able to discuss with you efficient ways of leaving gifts to charity. It may also be appropriate in your position to set up a type of trust arrangement which will help protect your assets against care fees in the future, and that's also something that we can discuss with you if it is a concern of yours, and this can be done through the use of estate planning within your will. You may have minor children, and if you were to die while your children are still minors, then if their other parent has died as well, they will be left with no legal guardians. So you can put into your will who you want to act as your guardians for your children in the event that the worst happens and that they lose both of their parents at the same time or close together. So that's really important as well. By thinking about doing your will now, you will also be considering inheritance tax. If your estate is in a position where there may be tax to be paid, your advisor here at Whitehead Monckton may be able to assist you with planning effectively in order to mitigate some inheritance tax across future generations. And that's something that we will discuss with you when you come in to talk about creating a will. Another reason to make sure that you have a will in place rather than leave everything to the intestacy rules is to allow you to choose an executor who you know will do a good job. So if you don't have a will, then somebody will be appointed as the person who administers your estate who you wouldn't necessarily have chosen. And by making a will, you can choose your executor who you trust the most. And your executor is the person who deals with the administration of your estate. So they will work out what assets you have got and report that to the revenue and obtain a grant of probate on behalf of the estate. That will then allow them to collect in the assets, pay any debts that you might have outstanding, and then distribute everything to the beneficiaries. The process of making a will is probably not as difficult as you may have envisaged, and one of our advisors will take you through it step by step. They will explain everything to you very clearly and concisely, and if you have any questions, then of course you can ask them, and our advisors will do their best to answer them for you, because we appreciate that everybody's situation is different and your wishes may well be very different to somebody else's wishes, and we are happy to discuss all of that with you.